Now that build season has started, the robotics team is meeting Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 6:30 to 9, and on Saturdays from 9 to 4.
So because electrical doesn't have much to do until the robot is complete, we're focusing on honing in specific skills.
We're organizing a way to best put together our team sustainability plan over on the business sub-team.
Of course, the best team, the multimedia team. We're up here shooting the best videos to ever be made in the robotics scene.
Mainly, we're just focusing on getting our main prototypes done because we worked in designs mostly which on our own time, so we're really just working on building these different things, which are really just bad examples of what we could make, but they help us a lot for the actual design process. So that's what we're doing right now.
Build season, it is really, like, as far as I know, it is really just a go, go, go. A lot of work is done in the off season with everyone learning the basics, but build season, I feel like, is truly the time where you are learning everything through experience. You're no longer in the basics, you are out developing your skills, and you are able to meet new challenges.
A lot of busy days. However, I think to most, build season means opportunity. The start of a new season, it's a great time for new members to start learning. It's a great time for old members to really test their skills. And overall, everybody's just having a good time.
One of the longest times of the year, especially this first week when we're all just trying to get back into a rhythm. But it's definitely, I think, when a lot of the cohesion of the team is created. I think it's more than any preseason work. It's kind of when we all start to realize that, oh, hey, we all do need to work together. And I think it's the time when a lot of kids who would just separate into sub-teams will finally get a chance to like see, okay, there's other kids here. And it's just a great time for everybody to start actually working together and having a little bit more cohesion, like I said earlier.
Build season is a time where everyone works together and we're all super involved in getting the robot built, just getting prototypes done, and just making sure everyone is working together to help out.
Basically, build season, in my eyes, it's just you have your ideas because like the entire time during build season, at least as far as I've experienced being a new member, is your mind will not stop flowing, and you're like you don't know where you are at some points, but you just have to keep on like working on things, and eventually you find something. Oh, okay. Now we have a really solid idea on this thing, or at least somewhat solid. You can take it and you can make something that's pretty much demonstrating what you want to do.
How I described it to my jet-lagged mother over WhatsApp was basically a bad game of tic-tac-toe. Doesn't matter what you have, but you want to try and get 3 in a row.
Okay, getting the cones to the robot in the same passageway as the squares or cubes is going to be extremely difficult. We are going to have to really figure out some new systems that we've never used before, but we're excited to find out those challenges.
It's definitely out there. Last year it involved an intake. It was basically a really weird game of basketball. This year, well, it's similarly team-focused, but I think with the challenge of picking up 2 different elements, cones and cubes, as well as the challenge not being to go high, but just getting onto the ramp, as well as the safe zones, existing and being more spread out across the field.
I'm doing a shooter game. I think it's just going to be interesting to see how we approach this game, if we're going to do anything new in terms of programming, in terms of design and fab. It will just be interesting to see how we change strategies this year as well, what we're going to focus our energy into. I'm really curious to see what mechanisms we choose to put time into. And yeah, that's really my biggest thing.
Okay.